Alright, hey guys, we're going to be just starting on our next series, or our next actual series that will be counted to our, whoever will be given their Division A spot for next season. For uPro Legends, it will be spawning here in the bottom left on Bloody Ridge. It will be JustIce or Justice, either way, but I'm assuming it's JustIce because his I is capitalized in his name. And his opponent will be the Browns. They're spawning in the top. Smile. It will be Smile. So, Terran versus Zerg, a good matchup. Yeah, I like it. Terran can either go bio or mech. Very diverse for Terran, at least. Standard. I mean, more standard play right now for Terran is, for bio. But that doesn't mean the player has to guarantee to go bio. I mean, bio set tends to be harder to control. So what a lot of people are doing to compensate for that mech, and mech is still viable. I mean, it's easier to get hard counted by because of Dark Swarm and stuff, but it's harder to get that Dark Swarm in there, to be completely honest. Now, this map though is also gonna be a little bit challenging for this, in my opinion, because Terran, I mean, the natural expansion is not that too difficult. From there, you can actually probably just take this base here as Terran, and just more likely to just 3 base. Again, it depends if it's gonna go mech or not. I mean, we'll assume that we'll have to find out. But what I'm saying is you can set up siege tanks, here, and then you get the high ground here, and you wall this area off. If you go mech, this is a very mech possible mech. You can even get the high ground with tanks. You can do a lot of damage, but we'll have to see. I mean, we could see cheese, of course. It is a pretty small map. Pretty much anything on this map is likely, and it looks like mech will be the choice. And I'm not sure if that's actually gonna be a tight wall off from JustIce, but we'll have to see again. Now, the other thing I want to note though is that this will probably be my last cast of the night for Eastern Standard Time. It's around 9 o'clock right now. I have to get up and start with my brother tomorrow, so it's probably my last cast for the night. A nice blocking this off with that SCV from JustIce right now. Really, really nice. And may even kill off the drone. That is absolutely beautiful. And that's so annoying because now he actually has yet to send over another drone right there. And okay, there we go. There's the other drone. Oh, what a douchebag. Well, I mean, Ling's gonna be out, but he's definitely stalled that. I'm surprised Smile just doesn't go for a 3-base play. But I'm not quite sure if he realized mech is going to be the option to play here. That's bizarre. Wait, hold on. Well, he stopped buying the gas. Okay, tractor should be coming down. Or not. Factory. There you go. So mech will be the choice, or Vulture bio. You can do a push like that, but it's not that powerful in general. All right, so 3-hatch meta tends to be the very standard meta. Zerg thing. On this map though, mutas are okay. And the reason why I say that, I mean, there's ledges everywhere. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It's just so hard to get to the mineral line. It gives the bio so much room to move around. But then again, he's going mech, so. And I have to. Smile has to know this is mech. I mean, why else wall off so hard? Well, maybe not. I mean, gonna come down to it. I mean, he's gonna get an armory, so he might just go the Mass Goliath build, is what I call it. But it's pretty much just heavy production of Goliath as mech, and then you transition to regular mech or bio. But Goliath really aren't the best unit to deal with metalists, but they can work. Especially for lower league players who can't micro their bio, it's a great substitute for it. But the problem is you don't want to get too tied to the build, because what ends up happening is you have to deal with. Well, first off, I mean, from a tech switch into Hydralisk, or Lurker is what we're dealing with right now. Goliath aren't terrible, but they're just not all. They're a good multi-purpose unit, but I mean, you really much rather have the more specific unit to counter Lurker, tank or even bio themselves to get enough bio. But the problem is he's not gonna have enough bio to do so. He's like doing like a 2-fact push for 1 base, and I mean he's thinking 3-hatch Mila. And the problem though is, no Academy, he's getting raids, he'll find out that it's going to be Hydra or Lurker. I mean, is he actually gonna do a Lurker in this matchup? Because, I mean, Hydra? I mean, it has to be a 3-hatch Hydra against Terran though. Not the general... He doesn't have an Overlord, but he did see the raids. I'm not sure if he saw the Goliath, but... Yeah, he's still pumping out Goliath, which again aren't terrible units, but against Ling, they're really not that great. Hydra, I think they'll probably just be able to wreck them. I mean, I know against Marines, I think they actually might be do fairly decent against Hydralisks, but... I mean, it's kind of like, it's very... I mean, he's going Wraith opening, which isn't terrible, but... He got Control Tower with no cloak. Sees Hydra. Is he getting the main base to see no lair either. I'm not sure if Smiles exactly know what he's doing. And again, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that for like build order, he just may not know what he's doing. Enough I want to acknowledge the fact that Smiles still, JustIce is still off of 1 base. So he's getting dropship. Okay, so he's invested in a dropship, so he's gonna do a Goliath drop. Which, I mean, it's 6 minutes in the game. You built up just to get like Starport to do a Goliath drop. I mean, I cannot see that being that effective. I mean, I think he's just trying to justify having those Goliath anyway as he sees no Meatless out, but in general, I just, it's just a failed attempt to try to make something that didn't work into something. I really cannot see us doing too much, but I could be completely wrong, remember. I mean, a Goliath drop I've never seen, but generally speaking, it looks like eventually Terran's going to want to push out here. He's going to have siege mode, should be able to safely take an expand. Except he's going to need scan, which is on scan, he doesn't have an academy, which can be really annoying. These two, oh, never mind. Oh, where's that dropship gone? Wish I could hotkey certain aspects of this. He's going to be spotted. Dropship's going to do a good amount of HP right there. I did not know you could do that on this map. That's really awesome. Alright, let's see if these guys do enough damage. I don't see it's doing too much. He's gonna kill off the dropship. Nice micro. But yeah, he should be able to clean these up. I mean, how much is like Goliath? Like 100 plus 75 for 4 drones. Plus Star Tech. I call it Star Tech, but Star Port. Report Tech. I don't know. And then he's gonna retransition the bio. I cannot put my finger on what JustIce is doing. He's like doing everything. It looks like he's going into biomech, more of a safer strategy. Less bizarre, less crazy. Do we have Lair coming in? Yes, we do. We have Lair with Spire. May go into 3-hatch into that point, or take a 3rd base. Either way. I think though. I mean, I can't. I mean, it depends. What he actually, what Smile wants to do. Does he want to try to punish his expand? With Meatlisks, you know, even though there's Goliath out, but does he know that he's not producing as many as he was? Do you try to punish him for going late game tech to bio? Do you take a 3rd base, which is what he's doing, or do you do both? Looks like he's gonna do both. I didn't know he could do both, but he's gonna do both. Or double expand. So I like that, and he can still do. He can do both. He can do all 3. A double expand. Plus, go and Beatles, but I mean, I think you should just sit back, more or less. I think Zoe's gonna be in a more than fine position right now. JustIce has been so inconsistent with his build. I mean, he went Starport Tech. He's not doing anything with it, and I mean, a lot of times, like what really helps from a build order, and what makes build orders so powerful, is, well, first off, don't clump up your. Actually, no, never mind. This doesn't affect it. Never mind. But you know, if you're gonna get Starport, I mean, utilize it. I mean, throughout your build order. I mean, right now, I mean, he's not utilizing it right now. Sure. All right, go get it. If you're gonna do this build order, then I'd like you to go get tanks. Okay, fine. Like, this is what I would like to see from JustIce doing, and I don't think you can afford this off of 1 base. Maybe not even 2. So what he opened with, you know, too fat, and then he got armory, so he was getting Goliath. So I went, maybe Goliath dropped his part of his builder. Maybe it works. Okay, for whatever. Let's just get past that. Take switches to the bio, so you gotta put down more barracks. I want you to continue producing out of that barracks so you can your transition stronger. I want you to get up an academy so you can get comp set, and then you get stim while this is all happening, and then eventually get science facility tech to so you can actually produce out of your starport. And I'm trying to figure out where the hell these meatless are. Where the hell are they? Over here. Okay. Alright, so now that's like, I mean, like a good build order utilizes all your tech so you're not wasting it. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, we have 10 Marines, 5 tanks, 4 Goliath, 3 medics. I mean, that is like, the only thing you're missing is like a couple Wraith Valkyries, and then you pretty much have every Terran unit in the game. We have 13. We have 9 units out. The natural is definitely not exposed. I mean, there's like too many Marines. They have stim, I think. It's still being researched. It's still being nope. So I mean, definitely in my opinion, the natural is exposed. Now, main base, committing to these meatless right now, maybe not a great idea. The only exposed spot is from the north side, which you may find out, which means the whole Mineron's exposed. But that's a stretch to find that. And you're trying to go on the right here in the natural, which I don't know. Does it work? I mean, trying to exploit that refinery, sure, that's gonna help out a lot. Now let's look at the Harvesters tab here. Let's look at here. Wow, there's an engagement of meatless going on. 41 drives to 39 SPs. Yeah, he's turning out pretty hard. And I have to expect Zerg's late game, as long as macros, stays up, they're gonna have a really strong late game. One thing he doesn't want to have to do is lose all his meatless. Alright, so he's trying to get Science Vessel. He's probably gonna get it radiate up fairly soon. He has enough gas for it. But the what? I guess there was a Ling there, just killed off a tank, not bad. But these Hydra are really not going to serve a purpose right now. They will all probably eventually morph into lurkers. He's getting right now. And he's committing to Hydra, which is absolutely god-awful against Biomech. Like, literally, that's the worst unit comp to go against. It's like, Muta Hydra is the worst, composition you can go against this. 1 for 1. At least right now, because tanks just wreck all Hydra, then even the Marines stim kill off, Marines wreck Hydra, and Marines wreck Mutalisks. Mutalisks sure are okay, like, if you could pick off reinforcing units and stuff like that, that's fine. But they're mainly used there for versatility of their harassment. They're very fast, very mobile, very, you can do a lot of damage with it. And generally speaking, that's what they're used for. Here, they're kind of being used to, like, help beef up the Zerg army, but literally, I don't think 20 Hydra, 25, 44 Hydras? They're all over here, though. All these Hydra are dead. Well, right when I'm saying that, +1's kicking in. Wow, actually, again, I am being dumbfounded. He's gotten meta somehow. But, I mean, I can't really say that's really that surprising either. Again, I'm not saying justifying that you should go Hydra in TBC now. But what I can tell you, though, is that they traded armies significantly. I mean, you lost 10 Hydra from that engagement. Not only that, though, is, definitely tearing up the downside of that. But not only that, Terran's been tech switching. And with Bio, those upgrades are so important. And that's why you get like that double. That's why you get that like +1 eBay or eBay +1 with stim timing against Zerg. You didn't see that timing in this game. And like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like you got to incorporate build orders that work with your unit composition. Like if you want to go max, that's sure. Like sure, go Goliath. Sure, go commit to that. Go get +1 with your army while you have it down. Like that makes sense. Don't go put down 5 barracks by 8 minutes in the game and then try to tech switch. You're too vulnerable. You're being caught out of position here. You mean late game, Terran versus Zerg. Sometimes you'll see. eventually bio versus transition to mech because it's a lot harder. Because I mean, Ultra's doing so well against bio. But I mean, that's just different circumstances. Because a lot of time you're training armies, which is allowing you you have the building. You're still producing everything. You're still maxing out with your main army, but you're slowly tech switching into mech. Not like doing a sudden 180 and you don't have any mech to back up your bio transition. It just doesn't happen. It's a good amount of lurkers there. I mean, it's probably at least 12. 9 lurkers, 12 meterlists, 25 hydralists. No lings though. Very surprising. But he's gonna go for it. I mean, will it work? I mean, tanks are whoa, hold on. Tanks are dying instantaneously here. And again, that's what I'm saying. Upgrades are so important. I mean, Smiles keeping up with his upgrades. He's up 2-1 right now, and those lurkers are gonna be doing 24 damage per with their subterranean spikes. And that's Splash, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he hold because that was, it's kind of silly for Smile to really engage right there, but still, he's still macroing efficiently, and that's the benefit. I mean, like, looking at the drone counts, 45 to 41. I mean, again, it's like, well, not again, but 6 units a game. I mean, I don't know what exactly the drone cap is yet. I mean, I'm still utilizing this tab. I mean, I haven't been given this information. A lot of Brood War people don't have this information. I don't know what the max amount of drones you're supposed to have. I have a feeling it's supposed to be moderately low, but I feel like 60 of a 5 base, which is getting now to 12 o'clock. I feel like that would be really, really good. That really gives you a really good range, but still, he still has a surplus of minerals right now. He's probably using all of his larvae right now, which he is. He's getting more upgrades. He's getting missing. He's getting. A lot of Zergs do this. They get plus like 2-1 for their miss, but they never finish it. Then they just start tech switching into bio, or excuse me, not bio. Well, let me just pause this for a second. I just want to get this in-game sound working a little bit faster. I should be able to hear it a little bit better, so you don't have to hear me talking all the time. But anyway, getting to the point here. I think that's a healthy number of units, and then you can always throw them away later if you don't need the drones. It's going to be engaging with a lot of links here, so he's eventually going to go in that ultra transition here with those upgrades. It's definitely verifying that. Alright, he's going to be coming around the nice insert attack. Nothing's on the west side of this, the east side. But kind of showing why this comp doesn't normally work either. But with Dark Swarm, the Lings are definitely helping though. And Lings, let me know, did the most part of that engagement here. Ling and Lurker, Hydra's just kind of died. I guess like early game, like early mid game, Hydras aren't terrible. I mean, I guess you get them anyway for like lurkers, but you don't get like 50 Hydras by the early mid game, because you're not gonna have 5,000 gas that's expendable. You may get 5k gas, or 10k gas throughout the whole game, but you're not gonna spend half of that all at once. You're not gonna have 50 lurkers at one time in the game. Unless you love lurkers and you didn't lose any, but yeah, oh yeah, gotta love that stim. Lurker's under here, causing havoc. May lose another tank right there. Yep, he will lose one. Looks like, also, JustIce has been off of 2 bases this entire time. He's mined out his main instead, so he's being contained a lot of time. He's fighting so much to keep his army together and alive. He's traded so much. Or the Zergs really had we saw like 1 drop. We even see this like 3rd base expansion that should be JustIce's right now. That's actually Smiles, and I feel like that's just smack in the face kind of thing. And to top that off, he's going Hydras, which again is proven to work somewhat moderately in this game. I wouldn't do it, but this weird case scenario of Terran randomly tech switching even to the game to bio again. Kind of really weird opening. JustIce, the opening really screws you over. And, we're up to probably 45 SCVs. 42, in fact. It doesn't even matter, though, because, well, first off, there's engagement, so let me shut up and let's talk about this. Hydra coming in, leaving the tank extremely vulnerable here. Now, if you get enough Hydra, they can target fire Marines here, but even with the lurkers, they're just gonna die, and there's just too much stuff here. And JustIce leaves the game, which giving game 1 and the final game of the night down to blah blah blah. What's this guy's name? Smile. I mean, I like the game. I mean, to be completely honest, but anyway, I just want to talk about the game before I go to bed. No, actually, well, before I make these all VODs and link them to Team Liquid, because that's the other part of being a caster. You don't just cast; you have to do all the social media stuff, and it's bullcrap. But anyway, this is the fun part. This cast, I mean, Terran. If you watch any kind of Brood War, that was the most redonkulous build order ever. I feel like that's like one of those like really outdated, like it says outdated build orders, and it's from like patch like 1.06 or something. Like doing Goliath up against Zerg works, and they do like a one base like Zerg all in when they just what Brood War wasn't figured out back then. I feel like that's where this build came from. I don't know why, it's something bizarre, or it just made up its own. Again though, like I don't care if you go that build order. I don't care, but what would make you a stronger player? I mean, again, I'm not gonna go tell you to go play standard because it's a game. You play how you want to. I'd say if you want to get more competitive, generally speaking, standard's a good place to start off with, and then you can learn your own build order. But getting the point. If you want to start with your old builder, that's fine. That's okay. But like incorporate mech into that. Like don't open with mech and then just don't use it. I mean. You kind of use the factories to like go biomech off of 2 base, but that biomech was so delayed. There's like 2 topics for science vessels in this matchup. One, you get like right after your barrack, like 4th barrack up, you get like factory, and then you go right for science vessels. That's more like SK-esque, like. You go a lot more bio than tank because you using all you get it so fast that you're not spending gas intake on tanks. You're doing it on science vessels. But getting to the point here, there's that one, and then there's like the biomech where you get like 1 or 2 factories and then science vessels, and that normally comes to frame. Maybe 10, 11 minutes, 12 minutes latest, generally speaking. Your science vessel came out like 13, I think, minutes, something like that. But again, you justify that by pressuring. You didn't pressure at all. You put 4 Goliath in there, you killed off 4 drones, and that was on all the harassment. If there was a workers kill tab, you'd be out 4. I mean, Smile didn't harass either, but he did the opposite. He just took expands and didn't get punished for it. Smile, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell how he reacted under pressure. I mean, he really was not under pressure at all. He was like, well, I'm just going to go take 5 bases. I'm going to drone up really heavy. I'm going to outproduce you. And pretty much win. That macro game, we saw it. We didn't see a 3 base. I'm surprised with that. I really thought Mech would have been better off on this map. But anyway, that's my 50th game. F-Tog. Haven't done it in a while, but F-Tog is the game. Guys, this is the last cast of the night. I'm gonna be back later. Like tomorrow. Try to think. Am I back tomorrow? It depends. It really depends, because it depends if I have A, work on Sunday morning, or B, it depends on if I'm helping my brother out for way too long tomorrow. I might be way too tired. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. I said up to like 2 a.m. casting time. So, whatever, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace and have a great night. Enjoy these VODs. You got them. You earned them. And, well, you earned them. That's pretty much all I can tell you, guys. Thanks for watching again.